Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone gather around. Should be a good one today. Today's topic is we're going to talk about the Falcons. You know, my home team, born and raised in Atlanta, and we're going to talk about our upcoming first game against the Steelers. I'll be here pretty much every week breaking down the next game, the past game. So I'll pretty much do like a weekly thing. And I'm definitely a huge Falcons fan, so we're going to get into the matchup. Week one, we'll talk about really the off-season, and then we're going to talk about really week one, my thoughts about the game, thinking about the season as a whole. So let's get into it. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is the off-season was really magnifying. I mean, at first you go out there, you get Kirk Cousins. You know, I'm very excited for that, because the production level of quarterback was very mediocre with Desmond Ritter. And I was very disappointed to see Desmond Ritter. You know, last year, this time, you got the pieces. You got Kyle Pitts. Y'all just drafted Bijan. You got Drake London. And you're telling me you can't do anything with him? Come on now. That ain't cool. But yeah, though, like I said, they get Kirk Cousins. I'm very excited. Then they go to the draft. You know, then they go out there and get a quarterback. I'm like, come on now. Really? We just signed Kirk Cousins. Why would you get Michael Penix? And what he said and what Coach Morris said, basically, you know, he's the starter. He's just out there, just insurance policy, or basically just a guy who they can help groom to be the next Falcons quarterback once Kirk Cousins' departure. So once I heard that, I was very upset at the time of the draft, and then once I started hearing the interviews, I was like, you know what, this is a good choice for Atlanta. You know, gonna get you a quarterback solid. Because I was very upset, because me personally, I wanted them to get defensive end or defensive pass rusher. I wanted them to get someone like Dallas Turner from Alabama, but they didn't get that. But I was very excited though, you know, when they picked up Judon and Simmons from the free agency. I was very happy to see those acquisitions, because I know they're going to really help us out. AJ Terrell, Gray Jerry, Jesse Bates are going to help us out on defense a lot. So I was very thrilled to pick those guys up, because I'm like, we need a pass rusher. I've been saying this since 2016, since when we had what's his name? When we had not Dwight Freeney. I forgot his name though. Please forgive me. But the guy, Vic Beasley, that's what I meant. Vic Beasley, when he pretty much led the league and said when we went to the Super Bowl. We got to have that pass rusher. We've been looking like all year long. Even last year when we got Bijan, I was like, come on now, we need a pass rusher. But they're able to get some help. You know, a new scheme. You know, we got somebody. They got Raheem Morris. They got Super Bowl experience on defensive. You know, he coached guys like Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald. So I'm very blessed to see him and see what he does for this group. And like I said, offensively, you know, we stacked. You know, we got Tyler Nagier, Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts. He should have a great big year. So I'm very excited as far as our offensive line is the stats and it's tact. You know, very solid offensive line. And I also about execution, you know. And one thing I saw about Atlanta last year, they get in the end zone, not really creative, always settling for field goals. So I definitely want to see what they're going to do when they get down in the red zone this season, because a lot of times they go down there, they drive the ball, ends up in 3. You're not going to beat the Kansas City. You're not going to beat Baltimore, San Francisco, Philadelphia if you cannot get touchdowns. So you got to go down there and get touchdowns every drive. And also too, previewing, you know, the Falcons versus the Steelers. You know, I really feel like this would be a win for Atlanta, because they, you know, in the home crowd. I know you're going to see a lot of black and gold, you know, black and yellow with Steelers fans like to travel. Because I know when I went to a Cowboys fan, I see nothing but Cowboys fans. But like I said, they should be 1-0. I mean, honestly speaking, if they, you know, play Atlanta football, they run the ball, pass, everybody's play a clean game, they should be able to rattle Russell Wilson. You know, just looking at everybody, the offense, special team, just how they gel each and every day on the field, and how they execute in the red zone. That's what I'm really looking at. You know, me being a Falcons fan, to really determine how this game going to go. And overall, for a prediction, I really feel like they can go, 12-5. I mean, 11-6. They really can win the division. You know what I'm saying? And I understand they have the second, weakest schedule in the league, but I kind of throw that to the garbage because everyone is improving. Every team is different. I mean, let's shoot the Chiefs. You kind of figure they're going to be a playoff team. Everybody else you really don't know. There's always teams that come out of the woodworks to make Super Bowl runs, that make it to the wild card game, playoff, the divisional round. There's teams that be top heavy and don't even make it out the second round. So you really can't really predict. But as far as just the team camaraderie, listen to interviews, Coach Rod really just, really excited for this group. They should minimum at least win the division with Carolina, the Saints, and Buccaneers. Come on now, they should win the division, and I'm gonna say they do win the division. But yeah, though, that's all I really have to say. Those are my prediction about the preseason, not preseason, but the all season. The first game, and also too, let's kind of go back to the preseason. What was my thoughts about the preseason? Them sitting their players. Well, I was at the last game against Jacksonville, and it's okay though. Let the starter get their rest. But like Coach Rod is saying, they doing a lot of practices, they doing a lot of one-on-ones and training camps. So as long as he felt comfortable, I was good with it. I was sad because you understand, you want to see Michael Penix, you want to see guys out there, but for the betterment of the organization long term, it was best for them to sit out. But yeah, though, what's your thoughts about the Falcons this season? You think they're going to make the playoffs, win the division? What's their floor? What's their ceiling? Feel free to comment below. Remember, it's your coach, JC.